It's Thursday again, and we all know what that means. It's put your pants on day. So break out your finest pair of listening devices and join Ziona and Slaygon for a bit of chat live here on Slay Radio.
Lala, what do you mean mandatory 5-minute delay? What do you mean by that? It's only 2 minutes now. So we are getting better here. We are
mandatory delay.
Mandatory delay. But he said mandatory 5-minute delay.
Well, it's kind of usually 5-ish.
But now it's just 2. Okay. So we are improving. At least we are improving in something.
A little bit.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
It's the 24th of August and here we are again. Unfortunately only the two of us this time after last week. I know everyone just regrets this, but yes, here we are. This is what you get. And today will be more of a request show since we didn't play that much music last week. So we are back on track with the requests there.
Yes, so throw in your requests by going to slay.radio/request.
Yes.
Or ask the regulars about kind of other ways of getting your requests in.
Other ways. And Lala added, good job with only a 2-minute delay. Thank you very much. Yay. We are happy about it too. Well, yeah, I will be the most happy when I finally manage it in time. But yeah, well, right. Some people just have talent for this. I certainly do. How about you? Were you ready in time?
Plenty in time, yes.
Plenty in time?
Yes.
So you want to say it's all my fault again?
Well, this time I didn't need to powder my nose.
You didn't. Last time you did.
Yeah, you know, important guests and whatnot.
Yeah,
you need to powder your nose.
True, absolutely. For important guests, you powder your nose. A very important thing that we have learned from Slaygon today.
Very important.
Hope you hear
Hold on,
it.
I'm just going to check something real quick here. That's 1 and that's 2. Good. Okay, good.
Okay, well.
Yes, excellent. Thank you.
Excellent. How was your last week?
Mine? Or are you asking them?
How was everyone's last week? But they will need some time to answer that, I guess, until it gets to them. And your last week?
My last week, while we wait, was pretty okay. Got some shit done. We had the housewarming party on Saturday, so got to, I don't know, do some minor last bit things in the house. So that was good, I guess.
And about that, it was kind of a late notice.
Yeah.
Because he figured it out like a week or 2 weeks earlier. And I said that, well, most likely most of the people won't really have enough time to make it. If you give them 1 week, maybe 2 weeks is still short, but you have a better chance. And then this is how it happened. So, yeah, I guess for these things, probably you need at least a month.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. But in general, I try to just invite people from the Gothenburg area, and then Bottega pop by because she lives close by, I guess.
Right? At least great that we asked, because you never know, you see. So
yeah. No, but the idea was just to get kind of officially move in a sense.
Officially.
Yeah.
But unofficially, we live here for 1.5 years now.
Yeah, well, in the old house, I never had a moving in party per se, so I never actually officially lived there.
Oh, will it be like with your 50th birthday as well, that you never had a proper 50th birthday party because there was COVID? So we need to make one.
Yeah, so I'm officially not 50 yet.
Yeah, okay. We need to make one 3 years later, I guess. Then we can celebrate you becoming 50 and me becoming 30. No, 40.
Well, if we do the official counts for birthdays and whatnot, I'm probably somewhere in the region of maybe 35.
You think?
Yeah.
You really think so? I would say 25. But anyway.
Based on the amount of the number of birthday parties. Yes,
okay.
because moving in party, birthday party, etc.
Gotcha.
This is what we're correlating with.
Okay, well,
and Shargo is home. Welcome home, Shargo.
Oh yeah, nice. Welcome home. Where are you coming from now? Where?
He was out and about by a lake and whatnot earlier, apparently.
And this is the only reason why he's not the first requester of the evening, because usually he is. So, I guess we could kickstart the show then with some track.
I guess we could.
You lined up something here.
I did, but as always, I just lined up whatever is in the middle of the playlist currently that I know is fairly well mixed and mastered, just to check levels and that the audio all works, and we somehow haven't ended up with a, I don't know, mono thing or whatever.
Mono thing?
Yeah, that has happened. That from one show to the next, everything went from stereo to mono.
And when was that?
Years back.
Oh, God.
But it has happened.
That sounds bad.
Yeah, that's why I always do a sound check. You remember in the old house, I used to have, now I have Rob Hubbard, but in the old house I had a checklist, pre-flight checklist that was pretty much this long as Rob.
So now Rob reminds you of what you need to do.
No, I put that up last week. But it was a very long list of checking all the bots that they are connected, and check all the inputs and outputs, microphone checks, audio checks from every source I could think of, all sorts of things on that list, and make sure recordings are working, which I now, thank you, forgot. But now we are recording as well. That's very nice.
Indeed it is. Well.
But yeah. So there was a very, very long checklist, and I perhaps should have that checklist still because I forgot to start the recording. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares about the intro anyway.
Well, at least it's something to start with, but it was so much easier when I was just broadcasting on my own, I can tell you that. Things still can go wrong, but not that many things. And I guess then we just choose to go with music now because...
Yes, it was a good test track. It sounded very, very nice, and it's a great, great track.
Okay then, so... This is a relatively new track, released in this month. Yeah, this month, indeed. And it is made by JLD. And it's called Sekti. I'm not really sure about the name of this track, but this one is featuring Oscar Danielsson.
JLD, Sec T.
Sec T, Berserk is asking, isn't that one also on Sound of Scenes at 7? It is, in a bit of an upgraded version, because, well, I felt like tweaking it a bit. So then, yeah, the ending is a bit different and you might notice some other things. But yes, the song is still the same. So yeah, you might also notice that, I guess.
That is different, the same, but different?
It's the same, but a little different, yes. Some more arpeggios in there. Because you never can have enough arpeggios, obviously.
Obviously.
Never ever.
Never, ever, ever.
It's only the person that does the mixing will regret that after that happens. Luckily, it wasn't me. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, great track, I think.
It is indeed. Very nice track.
Very, very nice, as you usually say.
Very, very, very nice. As Skits would say. Very, 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 very,
and
nice.
I realized that this is one weekend before the last summer show. Not weekend, actually 1 week before the last summer show, because exactly in 1 week it will be the last day of summer.
Bummer.
Yeah, bummer. Like, really bummer. It just started. Don't you think?
Well, usually we do get kind of okay weather, like until mid-September-ish at least. Especially these days.
Kind of okay, but this year, even in August, it was already like, what is this? It doesn't feel like summer.
Yeah, it was my first week of vacation. It was nice, and the rest just rained away, basically.
Not that you're prepared to go to so many places. Anyway.
We already spoke about this. It's not about going places, it's being at home and having nice weather.
It's looking out the window and having nice weather.
Or you could be out on the patio and barbecuing, for instance, but now I couldn't.
You could.
No.
Well, now you couldn't.
Not if it's raining. That's kind of the point.
Very true, but still, plenty of things to do in the kitchen, even if that's not the case.
Like what?
We just fried sausages today.
Yeah, but plenty of do in the kitchen.
Well, I'm cooking almost every day now.
On my vacation?
On your vacation. I was cooking on my vacation.
Yeah. It's not about the cooking. It's being outside, barbecuing. It's like an event thingy.
You say
being
that,
outside.
You say that like we are doing this every week.
We would, if it was nice weather.
Really?
Yes, but it rained away.
When did we do this every week during a summer?
How many times did we have an outdoor nice patio thingy? The old house was shit, and we didn't have a good grill.
Yeah, but even this summer,
and
how many times?
And we didn't have much. This summer we didn't because it was raining.
Okay, we grilled about 3 times on the terrace.
Because it was raining.
Not only the whole summer.
Yes, the whole summer during vacation. 1 week was fine. The rest rained away.
Well, there are also weekends outside your vacation when we can grill.
Yes, but we do have the HelloFresh that we always do anyway.
That's very true.
Yes. We cancelled it for like 1 week, which is when we were supposed to barbecue a lot, which we didn't because it was raining.
Oh, poor little thing. Oh my God. Okay. In September, Slay Radio HQ should move to the Southern Hemisphere so you can stay in summer all year long.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, I knew that you would like this idea. I'm just afraid of the temperature and
No, Bottega, that is not how you barbecue.
You can solve everything if you really want to.
Sure, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't want to.
Would you want to?
I don't know. If I really, really want that grilled piece of meat, probably I would do this even. And I have raincoats, a lot of them, so not a problem at all. Okay, it needs something on the top. Probably not an umbrella. Probably not in this weather. This is almost Bergen weather. Oh my God. Actually, looking at that, it's exactly like Bergen. Or, well, once. It happened once so far when we got that shower in the middle of the night. That was very memorable, though. So, yeah. I guess they are just, no, this is totally normal. Every day. It's like, okay, every other day. It's weird. People complain about the weather here, but what are those people doing that have rain really literally every second day? And there's not even rain here every second day.
No,
swear.
just all of my fucking vacation.
Well, yeah, that's Murphy's Law. I don't know why you are surprised. That's how it usually is.
No, not usually. Usually it's quite nice.
Mm.
But yeah, this summer I wanted to be more outside, like barbecuing and, I don't know, maybe take care of the garden for once.
Well, you have 1 week.
Yeah.
Still have 1 week.
Yeah, and half of that week I was in Hungary.
Well, I mean, now you have still 1 week to go. That is left of the summer.
Yeah, but I don't have vacation anymore.
No, but you have weekends.
Yeah, sure I do.
Anyway, I wonder how is it in Finland. I0 is the next requester, so he might be able to tell this. And this time the request is DJ Space and Athena.
blinking. Bling, blinky, bling, bling,
Blinking.
bling, bling, blinky, bling, 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 blinking.
Yep, I wasn't familiar with this one.
Yeah, I like Athena. First heard Athena on one of Ryan's albums. I can't remember which one, but I think it was on his first one that he did.
Nice.
Yeah, never heard it before then. But yeah, very nice. And this version was very nice too.
Speaking of which, I think you have never been in Athena. Or, well,
Athens.
Athens.
I
Yeah.
have not. No,
No, you have not.
I have not.
Do you want to?
Not particularly. What's there to see?
It's Greece. A lot of things to see. She's just again hurting my feelings. You see, Wotega? That's what's going on there.
Who is she?
He is hurting my feelings. What do you mean there is nothing to see there? Well, okay, you were asking what's to see there.
Exactly.
Is this serious?
I didn't make a statement. I was asking a question.
If Vogelis would hear you now,
Yeah.
then he would probably
I
tell
could,
you how many things you're missing.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Or he would just go, yeah, don't come. Or, yeah, sure, and we can
Never
hang.
enter. Never enter my country. Uh-huh.
Yeah, sure.
Lala,
I
right.
could visit him. That's for sure.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
great news. Lala, don't you start as well. Greece is overrated. Same buildings as everywhere else, except a lot older and more decrepit. Are you sure about that, Lala? I mean, sometimes I just...
They're kind of known for their kind of old buildings. You know, Colosseum and... Oh, that's Italy. Sorry, yeah. Whatever.
You traveler, you, right, okay, well. Yeah, those ancient buildings are really beautiful, by the way. I don't know how you cannot see that.
Yeah, I've seen them on TV.
On picture. Seriously.
No, but sure, it would be nice to visit those, but the problem with them is that most of them are these tourist traps. I really don't like tourist traps.
Yeah, of course not, but there are plenty of other places where you can go that are not tourist traps. And yeah, Lola, that just joking, of course, trying to channel my inner Slaygon. Yeah, I know, but
obviously,
don't even joke with that now, because he will definitely take it seriously. A little bit, at least. Tiny bit.
No.
You will refer to him later on.
Well, as a joke, obviously, yes.
No, by you, it's not really obvious.
Yes, because he clearly just took my line and regurgitated it.
He clearly did. I noticed that because I never
yes,
think he would say something like this.
Obviously, it would be a joke then.
Yeah, but on your end, obviously,
yes,
it is not.
Obviously, it would be. And yes, it is. It's just that I've seen so many cities. They all have buildings.
Yes, and you are absolutely
And
dead
streets.
serious about that. So this
Yes,
is
I
not
am.
a joke. So that part
It's
is not
partly
a joke.
Yes.
Well, right. Okay,
Like I said,
partly.
I would love to see all the kind of ancient buildings and whatnot, but they are touristy traps, and there's just going to be a billion people there, and it's not fun. It's like going to Nordstan on Christmas Eve.
It's the local shopping mall here, by the way.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
you don't go there.
Exactly. Thank you.
Obviously, you can go off season. That is much better, and then you don't have such problems.
Is there such a thing as off season in Greece for ancient buildings and monuments and whatnot?
I think there is. I think still.
Yeah.
Much...
So it's Nordstan around, I don't know, Midsummer or Easter. Still a shit bunch of people.
That's a shopping mall.
Yes, exactly.
In October and November, there are way less tourists, even in Greece. I think I can definitely bet on that.
You can definitely bet on that.
I definitely can bet on that.
I'm sure there are less people, but there's still a shit bunch.
Well, go
It's
in
like,
the
for instance,
evening then.
they are closed then.
Maybe not
it's like-
all of them are.
Oh yeah, you can see that pebble on the beach that is washed up from the ice age. Look, there's a pebble from the ice age. Isn't it nice and round and smooth? But it's like I would love to see the pyramids. But it's I really don't want to go there. But
Right now might not be the best of ideas.
any time because it's like this close to the city, and it's you essentially are guided around by armed guards, and there's always a shit bunch of people.
Yeah, well, okay. Anyway, at some point, maybe. We still need to go to Japan before that.
Yeah.
Because that's at least a bucket list item and finally something that we agree on, I guess.
Well, would love to go to Greece too. Just avoid the touristy places.
Okay, okay. Jesus, we can try to do that. Okay.
Try to avoid them? It's just, that way too many people, let's not go that way. It's easy.
Well, you can decide that when we are already there. You don't need to
Yes,
make up your mind about that
Exactly.
before.
Did you hear what I just said?
Yes, I did.
Too many people that way. Let's not go there. Let's go that way.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you do that unless you're already there?
Obviously. But you don't need to plan this ahead.
Yes, I do. I don't want to go places where there's a shit bunch of people. That much I can.
I guess don't go to Tokyo then, because there are a shit bunch of people. And
that's a different thing, because that's a city.
Well,
things work different in a city. But no, I don't particularly like going to Tokyo either. It's not on my bucket list.
It is on my bucket list. Bad news, we will go to Tokyo if we go to Japan. And we can also go to other places if you want to. Going said, Ziona, I see we have similar tastes. What do you refer to? Yeah, I think Japan, maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, definitely Japan. Just not keen on, like, elbowing my way through Tokyo. Just not something I enjoy doing.
Well, obviously, because you don't like Dance Dance Revolution that much, and I'm so going to go to those places where...
How did that come into the picture?
Well...
Do you think the streets are made of Dance Dance Revolution mats?
No, but in the clubs, there's a lot of karaoke, a lot of Dance Dance Revolution, and some clubs might have Eurobeat songs, and I know you don't like that, but I do, so we are going.
Uh-huh.
I promise we can also go to places that you want to visit. It's just that we really need to do this.
Yeah, you go to the Dance Dance Revolution clubs, I'll sit in a Zen garden somewhere.
Zen garden.
That is close to the public.
You will sit in the CSS Zen garden.
Huh?
You will sit in the CSS Zen garden.
I don't know what that is.
Jesus Christ, you don't know that?
No.
At the very early ages of when the XHTML started to spread and all of that, like early 2000s, and the new thing was that with CSS you can just completely reformat a web page. There was CSS Zen Garden, the web page that actually demonstrated how different a web page can look without changing the HTML code and only changing the CSS code for that. And that was a famous project.
Uh-huh.
So...
Good, okay.
Well, you just referred to Zen Garden. I'm sorry. That was my first thing.
Where do you think they got the Zen part from in CSS?
Don't know. Probably not from site builders and front-end developers, because they are usually not really Zen.
No, I meant CSS. Where do you think they got the name from? CSS Zen.
Cascading style sheets Zen.
Yeah, the last part. Zen.
Garden?
There's this thing called Zen Buddhists and whatnot. You know, those that internalize everything and focus inward rather than outward.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
I'm presuming.
Yeah, but is this what you wanted to say?
That's what the gardens are. The Zen gardens. They are places to contemplate and kind of calm yourself like internally. And that
I think
sort of
we
thing.
know this.
Okay, so why did you say you didn't know, or?
No, I'm saying we knew this. I don't know how we got to the point where you.
Because I was asking you, and you went on to cascading style sheets. No, I said focus on the Zen part.
Yeah, but I think everyone knows what Zen Garden is, don't we?
Yes, hopefully.
And I just thought you were referring to something else because you. Well, why would you explain that?
Because it seemed like you didn't know.
That
Okay, here's the thing. When we're done with this show, go back and re-listen to this bit. Let's see how we ended up here.
Anyway,
I will
Lola
do the
has a
same.
request. Yeah, Lola has a request, which is Tim Forsyth and Hotter Rodher. Tim Forsyth. Hotter Rodher.
Thimth. Forsyth. Hoffroth. Shargo has a point. He says, "Didn't they say something about playing more music than they did the previous show? I think they talk more."
Well, it can happen.
Oops.
Especially when we get into these conversations with Slaygon, when, according to him, I misinterpret his question and I answer something else, and then we get into
I didn't say misinterpret.
Okay.
You are interpreting it and then answering the question you think I asked instead of the one I actually asked.
So how many times this might happen with other people out in the outside world?
I don't know.
Because you act like it only happens between us.
I'd
love
say
to
that.
hear your input. Yeah. Well,
I think it's pretty common.
yeah, like sometimes it just makes me feel like I'm the only one who misinterprets your questions or things, and then it's
Probably
just...
not.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe not. We will see about that. Stinson, hi.
Good
Nice
evening,
to see you
Stinson.
around.
Gracious hosts and chat, he says.
The whole chat. Oh, is the bridge working already or not
Yes.
yet? Oh,
It is. That's where Stinson is now. He's on Twitch.
Lala. Married people, happens all the time. I ask a question, she answers something completely different. And vice versa too, but I would never admit that. So you don't do this for the family peace. You don't do this, and you don't admit. Sometimes she's right.
Sometimes.
I mean, it's very rare that I hear Slaygon admitting that I was right, but sometimes...
Well, when you're right, you're right.
Okay, sometimes you admit it. Sometimes.
Well, yes, all of the times when you're right.
But he always gets back to me how is more logical to do things. And then when I point out something, according to me, it's much more simple that way, then he definitely starts to reason why it's not like that. And I'm like, yeah, but I still think my way is simpler. I'm sorry.
Yeah, then can't I then point out that, yeah, well, then maybe if you think about this part that isn't included in your little process there, or that is included in my little process, so you kind of do two things in one sort of a thing.
Even if I thought of that, my process seems more simple. And
Yeah,
I don't understand why you don't see it.
Of course it's more simple but then you have to do extra steps afterwards. That's kind of usually my point, is that if you can do something in a way that kind of covers more than one step at a time, then I opt for that one. And this is what I usually try to explain, that, well, if you do it this way, then you include these bits as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Fabio C64 says, hi all. And it seems like everyone is 64 today. Stinson is 64 as well.
Is that Fabio Marinelli? I think
That might be the case, I guess.
Hello, Fabio.
Hi.
Even if you're not Marinelli.
Other Fabio.
Love to remake songs from the old video games from the 80s. So yeah, I'm guessing that might be him.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay. Lala sent some video there. I can totally see what's happening. And Ace has a request. Because he added himself as Ace.
I wonder if that is actually him or someone else, someone posing as him.
Nah, I think it's him.
Okay, it's Ace.
And his request is Elman featuring Marcel Donny and Ziona Whalers.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. You're not Trump.
No, I just said that on the screen I look more yellow than I ever been, and that's not necessarily a bad thing because
yellow is not good.
Yeah,
no.
But washed out is not good either.
No, but there's also a balance because first it was too bright and then it was too yellow.
Yeah, but
yes.
Anyway, people can tell now. Are we too yellow or brown, or does it feel unnatural? They will be able to tell that.
It's kind of okay.
I think so too.
Yeah, at least it's better than the lighting they have in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. There are a lot of perp photos have been released from there, and they have this, I don't know, fucking floodlight from the top left, so the kind of this part of the skull is just blended into the background because the light is too bright.
Well, yeah, lights matter a lot.
They do.
Yep.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. It's okay. They can see us, and it's still a radio, not a video show, or at least, well, we provide some video, but why do we do this?
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. But
I don't know.
You did that. I wouldn't have patience to set up this whole thing.
Well, it's a hobby, so
yeah.
Why not?
Pete said, red, brown, yellow, we can see and hear you. This is what matters. Yeah. I know, I just never looked so tanned. Which is so cool, because I don't even need to go out to get this. Lights matter. Yeah. Anyway, not that important, really. It's really just in our heads.
But look at her. She looks tanned.
I definitely do. Like, oh my God. I'm by default, I'm so white. Like, you never can imagine. Yeah, right. So, something to be happy about, I guess. Good evening, FS.
FFSS.
Why is this that the peak time is usually around 9 when everyone arrives, and then somehow this 9 o'clock is just a magical something that people tend to arrive. Most of the people tend to arrive around 9.
I don't know, maybe we should start the shows at 9 and then go on for 2 hours instead of 3.
Oh, well.
Or just convert the entire first hour into, I don't know, warm-up hour.
Well, it is kind of a warm-up hour because
it is kind
whatever happens, usually we started at 9. If it's remix news or if it's an interview or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the question is then, if we start 9, will people start arriving at 10 instead?
Well, that's a very good question. Especially if it's a 2-hour show. And I don't know how that feels from outside perspective. Maybe it's enough of us if we have 2 hours. But when I listened to Gazoo's show, I remember, because he usually does 2 hours, then it always feels like, oh, we are just getting warmed up here, and then it's over.
Yeah.
And it's so weird because, well, you would think that 2 hours is plenty of time, right? But then it just makes me feel that, okay, but I wanted to hear more. And
yeah, but I think it's settled. Lala kind of settled it. So he says, no, then what would I do from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m? Work?
Yeah, you can compile as we know it.
No, but 1 to 2 p.m. would be between 8 and 9.
Yes, I understand. He can compile.
No, that's what you do when you're listening to a show.
Okay, but without the show, you can also compile if you're scared of work. Just a tip there.
At some point, you need to write the thing you compile as well.
Well, he writes it before it's 1 p.m.
Yeah, that's the work part.
Well, plenty of time before 1 p.m. at a day.
I'm doing a lot of air quotes today. I don't know why. Why am I doing so many air quotes? I don't know.
Maybe because these are not your thoughts. These are not your thoughts. These are someone else's thoughts.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Board Rider says, I love it just like this, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. here in North Carolina.
Oh, Carolina.
That's not close. Yeah, well, we are happy that you love it as it is. That's really great to hear. But Pete, yeah, Pete says 2 hours. I remember the Andreas Sarge boss extravaganza a few weeks back. Well, that wasn't 2 hours. That was rather 2 times 2 hours. But
yeah, that's what he's pointing out.
Yeah, but that's like when you have more people, then there is more talk. Yeah, obviously,
and also I spent a total of, I think, what was it, like 7 hours hauling all the shit upstairs and back down. So, yeah, we're going to use a little bit extra ahead time.
Well, okay, that was 11 hours in total. Well, was it worth it? Tell him it was worth it.
7 hours in total.
No, 7 hours preparation and then for a 4 hours show, or not?
Yeah, no, 7 hours in total, hauling shit upstairs and then back down.
So it took 3 hours to hoard shit up. Okay.
Something like that. 4 hours and then like 2 hours to get it back down. Or maybe a little longer, but a shit bunch more prep than doing this show. So yeah.
Yeah, well, but it felt like it was worth it. At least we had fun. I don't know if others did, but we did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that was nice to come home to. Straight from the airport.
Yeah.
Mark Newsom, a new joiner, as I noticed. Also on the channel as a board rider, wants to hear Hollywood Poker Pro by Dr. Future. Hopefully the all-in 2007 version. That's what I lined up at least. There are 2 of them. There's an earlier one as well. So.
Flush, so baby the game is mine this time. So take off your clothes, baby, for me. For 2 nights blind, maybe next time you get a chance. I've known it from the start. It's a game you cannot win. But baby, it's your turn. It's your job. And you're giving all you can. But baby, this is me. I'm the man. And I play the cards my way. No escape, not for you, not for anyone. Flush, so baby the game is mine this time. So take off your clothes, baby, for me. For 2 nights blind, maybe next time you get a chance. Come try all in. And if the time is right, you better give your blinds to me. You know you have to lose in the end. And your pants are all that's left. This time it is me. I'm your man. And I play it from my heart. No escape, not for you, not for anyone. Flush, so baby the game is mine this time. So take off your clothes, baby, for me. For 2 nights
violin. Oh, wait, what?
Oh, well, the violin.
Yeah, that was a violin, apparently.
Was it?
I don't know.
I did not notice that, but yes.
Me either.
It's a pop hit from Dr. Future, Hollywood Poker Pro All In 2007.
All in.
All
Yay.
in. All out.
So, yeah, he lost all his money in 2007 then, I guess.
So that's like a memory remix. Him losing his money.
Just all in.
This is a game you cannot win, babe. No, that you cannot. I never was a poker person, probably because I can't really do the poker face. Can I? Look very serious.
That's not a poker face.
I'm trying not to laugh.
Yeah, a poker face is not doing a face at all. Relax all your muscles. Yeah, that's not relaxing all your muscles.
That's not gonna work.
Like this.
Just to look at you is so funny. You are usually not doing this face ever. Especially not when I try to take a picture of two of us. Which happens often because sometimes we need promo pictures, and most of the time I need to conclude that there is not even a single photo that you look normal.
So you want this face instead?
No, but every now and then maybe something different. So anyway, yeah, you can't look normal, I get it. Stay weird.
Yeah, I was gonna wear my normal people scare me t-shirt today.
But you want more cowbell instead?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I
Do you have
can
something
settle
with cowbell?
That. I think we have plenty of things with cowbell, but what I lined up now is Alpa's request. Can we play that?
I'm sure we can. What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, yes, that's good.
Oh, yes, that's good. Yeah, it is good. It is nice.
It's very
Would
nice.
anyone figure this out if I say it is nice?
Nobody will know.
No.
Will ever know.
No. Time's up.
Yeah, you can't guess anymore.
Unusual Suspects mix featuring Veer by Nice Man, Mordi. And yes, for
Nice Man.
Nice Man. What's so funny?
Not to be mistaken by Iceman, who also did remixes a decade ago or so.
Yeah, but Mordi is the Nice Man. So
Yes.
yeah.
Must be something that I can do or say, but I can't bring you back to me. I know our love is fading away, and I don't know if I'll ever be okay. Now I don't think that I'm ready to say goodbye. Oh, do you remember that glimmer of hope? Had no idea my heart was just your tightrope, and there's nothing that I can do. Time's up, yes, the time's up, and I know that you are never coming back to me because the time's
It wasn't
up.
open.
Yes, the time's up. I never thought that I would watch you walk away. Time's up, yes, the time's up, and I know that you are never coming back to me because the time's up. Yes, the time's up, but I'll still wait for you, my darling, if you change your mind.
Yeah, of course, that was for Alpa, not by Alpa.
Yeah, my bad. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened there. And somehow tractor just stopped working, and now I'm kicking off the tablet from the table. A little bit of confusion going on there. I wanted to line up an Amiga remix, and I wanted to search for it if we have it here, but no, we don't have it
Of course we
here.
don't.
Why would we have it here? Because it's an
We
Amiga
have-
remix, and
Yeah,
we
we-
don't have all Amiga remixes, right? No, we don't. So I need to look for that.
That's usually how it goes, yes. Dun, da, 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 da. Board rider, if you type in exclamation mark request and then what you want in free text after that, that would work better. No spaces and whatnot in there, except for after the request part.
Except for, and almost lined up. Time's up, almost lined up. No, it's not
Okay.
up. Yeah.
Time's up, lined up, time's up.
Those very rare moments when I find some rhymes. Not for rhymes. Sorry.
Find rhymes. Oh, my
Rhymes
browser
for
hung
rhymes.
again.
What?
Now my browser is acting up as usual. I need to update this machine. It's been a while.
Thought your brows are acting up.
Yes, my eyebrows. It got stuck.
They are always acting up when I take photos. We know this already.
Really?
We are looking at a pro. Thank you, Pete. As usual.
What was I gonna do? Yes, what version of thingy do I run on this? Big Sur.
Big Sur.
Yes, sir.
The Big Sur.
Yes,
Okay.
I haven't updated in a while.
Okay, right. What is the current macOS version?
I have no idea.
Uh-huh.
I need to update my work laptop as well.
Well, I'm also shit with updating. That's very visible, I guess. Sometimes my phone almost takes over the control, and then it says that your updates are ready to install and they will be installed tonight. And I'm like, okay, if you say so.
Yeah, my this laptop and the Dell XPS try to update to Windows 11, like forcibly so. Like, no, you are not.
And how did you manage to stop it?
I can't remember. There were registry hacks and whatnot. It was even worse with Windows 7. Luckily, most of my Windows 7s I have in the house, including the studio machine with Cubase, which runs Windows 7, runs the enterprise version. But I have a couple of the slave machines I had for Cubase that ran the what's it called? Vienna
Ensemble?
Yes, Vienna Ensemble. They were running Windows 7, and it kept popping up like, yeah, we will install Windows 10 overnight. Like, what? Fuck off. No, you're not. It started asking first, and then it got more and more aggressive to the point where you essentially had to be at the computer to stop it from upgrading to Windows 10. There were people like were waking up, they left the computer and then woke up in the morning and now they have Windows 10 and everything is fucking broken.
Nothing is running properly. Well, to this, I would just refer like one of the sentences that boss said that, your computer is coming with, I see you are doing something important. Do you want to update? Always,
Yeah.
during shows, always. Do you want to update Java? Do you want to update that and that?
That's why I always do pause updates for 7 days every time, like half an hour or an hour before the show on this Windows.
But-
The only Windows machine we use on the broadcast is this laptop here.
But that's not good, because then the next week, if you forget to do this, then it's exactly 1 week, and
Yes, and then I enable it, and then I pause it for another 7 days.
then.
hmm
Well, if it works for you, I guess.
Does. It's not updated any time during a show so far, so far so good.
I like Lala's pro tip. You can tell Windows you are on a metered connection, and then it won't force updates on you anymore.
Well, I
For
don't.
how long?
Yeah, exactly. I don't think that would have worked with the Windows 7 to Windows 10 push they did, because that was literally, they kept shifting the buttons around so that you would kind of muscle memorize where that OK button or abort button was, and then next time it kind of switches places. They did like all the dirty tricks in the book.
Yeah, Microsoft does not love you, Slaygon, or any of us, says Pete, which might be true.
It's a corporation, so obviously not.
But yeah, then again, well, I heard of some people using Mac at work, and the problem with that at work is that if the whole environment is based on the Microsoft one, sometimes it's just a bitch to sync them, and our IT guys especially love those moments. I can imagine that when one team is completely out of the environment and then just bring them in. I feel the pain, I guess. So yeah.
Yeah.
But then again,
And Shargo says, or better yet, switch to Linux. And Lala counters, as somebody who works with Linux most of his who worked with Linux most of his professional life, no, thank you. Not for my everyday desktop. Well, my everyday desktop is actually Linux, but or at work I actually use a Mac.
at work you use a Mac.
Yes, my work laptop is a MacBook Pro.
Oh wow! I
And
never
this is a
realized
MacBook
that.
Air, and this is a Windows machine, but the main streaming machine is Linux. The old streaming machine is Linux,
Too
but
many,
obviously Cubase machine is not Linux.
obviously. Just too
Nor-
many.
Nor
many.
nor is it Windows 10.
No, but I use Cubase on the Mac, and it works.
I do need to update my studio machine though. It's currently running Windows 7, and I can't install Cubase 10 on it or 11 on it.
Condolences. It's 12 now, actually.
I know, but the one I have license for, I haven't paid for 12 yet because I paid for 11 and wanted to install it, but it doesn't allow me because it requires Windows 10.
That's so sad.
So no, I haven't paid for 12 yet. Cubase, that is.
Yeah.
So yeah. And Proton says, OS X is certified Unix. Yeah, but a shitty version of it. So there you go.
I guess it
Take that
depends
as a
on
hot take
perspective.
for tonight.
It depends on perspective. If there would be any software that I strongly prefer that sticks me with OS X is it's definitely Audio Hijack. That's the best thing ever. Well, recently I don't use it because I don't have an occasion to, but that's what I started to broadcast with, and it's so good for audio routing. Like,
yeah, and Windows 10 can technically do the things that Audio Hijack does, but there's simply no software that does it. There's these Potato or whatever they were called, I can't remember now, but it's shit. It's like nobody thinks about the user interface or usability.
yeah, what is this?
It's the it's Scully back here. The fan
Scully.
started going on that. It's having a hard time doing this.
Well, it was too much. It's bored about the animation. Maybe you need to use something else now.
Oh, yeah, banana. That's the one. Fluke.
Banana? What is banana?
Yeah, the audio routing thing on Windows.
Ah, It's called banana. Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Voice meter banana.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I used that from BitLive, I think. When we not BitLive. Yes, the first BitLive, and also when we broadcast the orchestra recordings for 8-Bit Symphony.
Okay. Banana.
Yeah, voice meter banana.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. If I ever touch these softwares under Windows again, at least.
Maybe they
Not
fixed
planning
them
to.
now. I don't know.
Not planning to anytime soon. Berka wants to hear another Dr. Future song is coming. Lizard King's theme, paid in full, and of course this is an Amiga remix.
Oh, didn't even do a full bar there at the end. That was
But-
even lazier than my endings.
After doing this awesome song.
Yeah.
Oh well. But yes, this was Dr. Future and Lizard King's theme, paid in full.
Man. Or fade in half.
Fade in full.
Fade out half. Paid in full. Fade out half.
Well, he paid it in full, so now he doesn't owe anyone else. Dr. Future's remixes tend to end abruptly, says Lala. It's like you sometimes.
Yeah. Especially compo bits.
Yeah,
They
do.
end abruptly.
you do very, very abrupt endings sometimes.
Yes. I
Yeah.
don't like fade outs on compo edits.
Well, I understand that part, but still. Dunk?
Yes. The bigger dunk, the better.
Okay. I guess. But yeah, Super Boss Fade. Was this a Super Boss Fade though?
No, that wasn't. Super Boss fade is just stop.
Stop the song in the middle of it, just like I did 2 songs before, I think, which was absolutely not intentional. I have no idea what I did literally on the keyboard. I
You
just.
pressed space.
But that wasn't the intention. Like, if I press it now,
Yes.
that's not it. That's changing views. That's.
Yes. And you changed views.
Yeah, but before that, I interrupted the play, and I don't know how I did that.
Good question. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
so-
sure you hit one of the buttons on the bottom row, like C or M or V or X or whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure I did.
Mhm.
It's just one thing, like with Tractor and all the keyboard control things, and you can just customize the shit out of them, and I just don't remember half of it really. So
Yeah, on that one, we might actually disable or just disable or all the keyboard shortcuts.
yeah, that might be a good idea.
Yeah, good idea.
Good idea. That's what you say.
Yes, if it's a good idea, I do say that. Yes.
But only if it's a good idea. If it's a bad idea, then you don't say that.
No, I said bad idea.
Bad.
Idea.
You don't.
Bad idea.
You don't want to lecture me about bed again, right?
No,
No.
I just told you how I would say it if it was a bad idea.
Yeah, it wasn't anything hidden meaning there, right?
No,
No.
none.
Once in his life, he's not referring to my pronunciation. That's fantastic. I will celebrate this with another glass of wine. Yay.
Yay! Oh, and Chubby is with us on
Oh, hi,
YouTube as well.
Chubby. Long time no see.
As is Colonel Ramsey and Retro Gaming Music and Mark Newsom and of course Alpa.
Hi to all of you. Cheers to all of you.
At least those are the ones who have written anything in the chatty thingy.
I want to
Boxy.
know. Someone explain it to me. Why is it that after like the weakest cider, I get headaches next day, but not after wine? I start to notice this tendency. It's really weird. Like anything that I drink that is bubbly or, well, beer-like, but rather cider-like, because that's what I like, I get headaches the next day, and I noticed that might not be the case with wine.
Or vodka.
Or vodka, for that matter. Yeah, it's so weird.
Vodka.
Yeah, vodka is, definitely. It's something you would never expect me to drink, and I definitely like that. So.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Beer and cider are both bubbly. I can drink like Fanta or Coca-Cola or whatever, which is sugary and bubbly as well. So it's not the kind of sugary thingy in it. But if I drink cider, particularly cider, I get this like I don't know if you have RLS, like restless leg syndrome, any of you, but I do. It gets like 100 times worse if I drink cider. and my joints all feel like there's like something forcing me to kind of keep them moving, like constantly. You just need to keep moving.
I would say that doesn't sound like healthy, but that actually does sound like healthy. So, but then again, when do you call it restless leg syndrome? When you, because I have constantly moving legs as well. Like
you do not have RLS, because you can actually lie down in a bed and keep your legs just not moving. I cannot.
I can, but it feels bad. It doesn't feel good.
But when we go to bed, you do not twist and turn and move your legs around. That's mostly why I turn and move around so much, is because I can't keep my legs still.
Okay.
I have to move them.
Right.
And you kind of, you have to like make your muscles tense and then relax them and do that again. It's a fucking workout to go to bed.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess that's why I have so lovely legs.
oh, lovely legs. I like your modesty. I like your legs too, but it's kind of funny when you say that. So
aren't they lovely though?
they are, but you are a Swede. Where is this jantelagen thing that you talk about all the time?
Well, you can still like your legs.
You can still say you have lovely legs.
Yeah.
I would never say something like that about myself.
The jantelagen thing comes in when you're trying to compare yourself to someone else. I've literally never heard anyone talk about their legs. So that's kind of like, yeah, whatever. It's, yeah.
Okay.
But if you start talking about how good you are at a certain thing you're doing, you're not supposed to stick out too much.
Mm-hmm. Don't think you are better than anyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's a nice, sympathetic concept, if you ask me. But then, where are the individuals that conquer the world? You are not supposed to be too much of an individual then, right?
Well, individuals can't really conquer the world. Well, there is one
they
individual that is trying to conquer the world. Well, there are a couple, but there is one that seemingly is quite good at it. But yeah, I don't know. He's a weirdo.
All of them are.
Well, this one is a little bit of an extra bit of a weirdo.
And which one we are talking about? Right?
Elon Musk.
Yeah, definitely. Well, he's just one of those. There are several type of weirdos out there. But yeah, sometimes I just think the power should belong to those that don't want it. Those would be great in leading positions. Those who want it, yeah, no. That's the problem.
Yeah.
The forever like oxymoron of this whole thing.
Pete says, so if cider is turning you into a mad psycho, Slaygon, do you really need the definitive medical diagnosis and explanation of why before you decide? No, I generally don't drink cider. It's not all of them either. It's just some of them. It's weird.
I find it very weird, especially because I like the taste of cider. I hate beer, so I go with cider, but then I figure out the next day, almost always, it was a bad idea because of this happening, and I don't know why. So weird. Good evening, JLD, and good evening, Shetil. And Shetil says, I am definitely the best individualist in here. Does Norway also has like the jantelagen thing, or is it just a Swedish thing?
Good question. I think it's more of a Swedish thing, but it's kind of in the Nordic or Scandinavian cultures, I guess.
Where did it
Not to the
come
same
from?
extent. Jantelagen is originally a Danish thing, but I think Swedes took it to the next level.
Yeah, like really, where is it coming from?
Oh, Chetan says Janteloven is very Norwegian.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
think
cute.
that originates from Denmark. So, yeah, Sweden, Denmark, and Norway. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Don't know how much it's a Finnish thing. There's a different kind of a mentality there.
No, I guess that's very different. Yeah. So Finland would be a different category.
It's
here.
more like sisu, like put your back into it. No matter what, you can plow through any adversity and just fucking do it. Kind of mentality.
You can do anything. You put your mind in it or to it. GLD was watching hockey again. What a surprise!
Who is GLD?
JLD. When is not hockey season in there? Asks Lala. Yeah, very good point. I have no idea because we are not watching hockey. But how is that working for you guys? Like,
it's working really well. I just don't watch it. So,
I mean, there is constantly some icy rings here, right? It's not that hard to maintain them. So, when is exactly hockey season?
Right about now, apparently.
Well, we know this, but from where to where? Like, at least there's some informative thing going on there, so people would know that it is from July to January or something. Nah, I'm pretty sure he will answer this very soon. Preseason games now. That icy rings. What's wrong with icy rings, Pete? They are icy.
Ice rinks.
But they are icy because they are ice rings. Well, that ring is not icy. That's not what I meant.
Well, it looks like ice. Can you skate on it?
I did not try. Probably you can, but it will break.
Or your finger will.
Well, one of those. Apparently, it's a very dangerous thing to have like your finger on the hockey and skating field. So don't try that at home.
It's what?
Like fingers can be cut when they just skate through it. So that's not really fun.
I actually have never heard of anyone that has happened to ever in my life.
I don't know people, but I heard that this can be dangerous. So
I can imagine people would think that happens a lot, but I don't think I've ever heard that in real life happening.
I think it did happen. That's why they know about it. But maybe it didn't happen around here. Maybe it happened somewhere else where they are not that used to ice rings.
I don't know. JLD, have you ever heard of anyone losing a finger or whatever because someone ice skated over them? I haven't actually.
I think I just remember someone mentioning this at some point.
Yeah, I can imagine there being some sort of tail or whatever thing going around. Skating around on knives. What if you fall? And then a rumor starts and whatever.
Like he said, I was actually close to do that myself.
Close to? Doesn't count.
Yeah, that has the probability factor there. So,
exactly.
Malthus, long time no see. Hi there.
Malthus, wow. Hi.
He still exists, apparently.
Apparently so. Wow. Bottega says that's why they told us to put on gloves. Sure. Also, it's cold, so gloves are good.
Although probably gloves won't stop the skating thing when they go through your hands, so that's a bit weird.
Probably would if they're leather gloves.
I'm not really sure.
Lala, I've heard from a friend of my uncle's brother's colleague who heard it from a grandmother's great uncle that happened to somebody. Exactly.
Something like that.
But yeah, I'm sure it has happened. It's not like of course there's a risk of it happening, but if it's not a thing that is kind of a regular occurrence, then yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. Pete says, Ziona, I think I got overly influenced by Bottega when she was on the show, and now my mind is constantly tuned in for double meanings. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, she is absolutely so hyperactive, and she finds those connections so quickly that you definitely put your mind to it. And I still can't be as fast as she is. So it's incredible. Like, wow. Told her to start her own thing. And I hope she will. Right. Oh, and well, if we talk about this, actually, I know what we're gonna play next. Hold on with the next one, the following one, because Char Goes finally had a request. We get used to that he has the first request, but now he put it in later. And that would be Ctrl Z and Contaxia. So, for a change.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? Okay, got it. Thanks.
Yeah, you especially love this finish. It's just so cute.
It is.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Chirp, chirp.
Almost like there are birds in the garden. Blippy bloppy birds.
That would be nice.
Wouldn't it? Yeah.
8-bit birds.
8-bit birds.
If we do live in the Matrix somehow, could you maybe, can I request the architects to send me some 8-bit birds, please?
Yeah.
That would be nice.
You never know.
I
A few
don't.
pixels
Ever.
here and there with sounds.
Music, sounds.
Videos and pictures and sounds. Okay, I wasn't entirely right. There are some remixes in the queue, but definitely there are some SIDs and a video as well.
Video.
A video.
With music and sounds.
Well, at least one video that I know of. Ain't that cool?
It is indeed cool. And hot. And awesome.
Well, depends what you refer to. It's hot.
As in,
Yeah. So cool and hot at the same time. Like, how can we do this?
I don't know.
I don't know. We need a jacuzzi around here.
No, we need a pool.
Well,
Ah!
how much more difficult is to do a jacuzzi next to a pool if the pool is already there?
Well, the pool is the important part because then we can have some place to put a jacuzzi right next to the pool.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Right.
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 Because then we have a deck and everything. And
well,
water and drainage and all of that.
but imagine that you do all that things and the development of the house and everything, and all of a sudden there is a third world war. What do? And you need to escape.
Well, then we escape.
Apocalypse or
Yes.
whatever.
We take the zucchini we got from the neighbor and then we run.
Like that big.
Yeah.
One zucchini for the whole road.
Yeah.
That would be enough.
Yeah.
For a few days. And what do you prepare it with? You just eat it raw?
Yeah.
That's not even a zucchini. That was yellow.
Yes, it's a yellow zucchini.
Isn't zucchini supposed to be green?
But there are yellow ones.
Are there?
Yes, we have one.
Okay. Well, that's the same surprise as I recently got to realize when we do this HelloFresh thing, you know, the everyday cooking and all of that. They sent us purple carrots, like...
There's green ones and the yellow ones.
Okay, that looks like yellow. You're right. Purple carrots. Have you ever seen purple carrots in your life? Because I didn't. So to me, carrots are orange, but these were purple.
Mm-hmm.
And they had exactly the same consistency as normal carrots that you know of.
And taste.
And taste. Have you seen purple carrots before?
I had not.
That was so
the
weird.
first time.
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, where have I been living before that?
In Hungary?
And there are no purple carrots there either. So, yeah, white and yellow are okay, but not purple. That's not a thing.
I've seen white and yellow ones, but never purple.
And, only
color ones.
purple potatoes.
Yeah, seen those too.
I think I have seen those, yeah. That's fine. But my mind was just blown by the purple carrots.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Paranoid Droid says, blame the Dutch for the orange ones. Yeah, I know, they always run around in their fucking orange t-shirts. Orange is their country color. Yes.
Ah, yeah, right. Right.
Well, one of them, I guess. But sports t-shirts and whatnot are usually orange.
Well, good thing that I didn't move to Netherlands then, because orange looks way worse on me than blue.
Well,
So
I guess you wouldn't be running around and, I don't know, sports events and whatnot anyway.
who knows? Sometimes it
Who
might be
knows?
fun. Yeah, I mean, it's not that I'm crazy about sports or anything regarding watching, but I went out to the European Championship, I think, when rare occasions Hungary made it to the to the European. Of course, I went out to watch on a big terrace with a lot of people, and it's that was fun. Like, I'm not really interested in football, but that was really fun. So occasionally that might happen, and I might even wear a T-shirt of Sweden. Yes, I might.
So a blue one or a yellow one?
Well, it's mainly blue, and with just a
And
little yellow streak. That's not much yellow compared to the blue part. It's just a cross.
Yeah, well, my point is, it's not orange.
No, it's not. Definitely not. That's a good thing, I think. Right. In the 1600s, Dutch carrot breeders developed the orange carrot. Actually true? What the fuck?
And
says
Paranoid Droid
Lala.
says, when did I ever lie?
Aww.
Tudum-tsh.
Oh, and we did not ask Gohanks, how does it feel to be a married man? He is married for almost a week now. Not entirely a week. So we need to ask this question.
Yeah, was it Friday last week?
It was either Friday or Saturday, I think. And he was still joining us for a short while, which we were very happy about. Like, super surprising and very flattering. And yes, how does it feel to be a married man?
And Paranoid Droid answers for him, says, being married is awesome.
Yes, he is
You
also...
hear that? Go Hanks.
feels exactly the same. And yeah, Paranoid Droid married, I think, about 2-3 weeks ago. So they kind of planned this almost together. You should have gone for like a marriage at the same place. Like, how fun it would be. Like, both of you, all of you.
Well, why create a queue when you can avoid it? that's the good planning part there. Good on you guys.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Ah, well. Anyway, you lined up something for FS.
I did.
You did.
Just Paranoid Joy. Just to add to the previous discussion here, Paranoid Joy says everything is the same, but I get to call my wife new names. But yes, I lined up something. Which is very,
wifey.
very, 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 very nice.
Very, 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 very nice.
Yeah, I like playing this because not only is it a very good track, it's also a kick-ass video that goes with it. So here is Sidrip Alliance with Second Reality. Shush.
Dog. That was good. Wasn't
Excellent
it?
fucking track.
I know these guys. I danced with them on the stage. Yay! And it was awesome. No, I danced to their tracks when no one else was yet dancing, like in the room or like outside in front of the stage, because, well, most of the party people, believe it or not, nerds don't always like to dance. But, well...
I do believe you.
You do?
I do.
Because you don't like to dance either?
Well, kind of, sort of, yeah.
But sometimes you were kind enough when you had enough drinks to
Kind
dance
enough?
with me every now and then at BitLive. Like,
Every now and then.
very rarely.
Yes.
Like, it didn't happen very often.
Yeah, and I also did dance a little bit while you were doing your set at Aruk.
You did?
Yes, it's even on video.
Yeah, right. That's unbelievable. But that's why I need people around like Martinland and Bottega. So, you know, at least some of us can get the dance floor going. If others are not coming around, and Lala, of course, Lala. But Lala is, most of the times he is not around here.
Most of the time.
Not to suggest anything, but yes, I want to. So still plenty of time until BitLive. Yes.
That is very true.
Yeah. So.
And Lala, speaking of Lala, he says, I think after press play on tapes, Comic Bakery, this second reality video must be the second most watched C64 remix video ever. And maybe it's why it's called second reality.
But it's not even a C64 remix. That's
it's
the thing.
An Amiga remix. So it's the most watched Amiga remix video, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Or is it Amiga or is it PC?
PC,
PC.
I think. It's
right, yes,
yes.
PC, yes. You're right.
Yeah, but Future Crew certainly did things on Amiga.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Second Reality is a PC demo, though.
Yeah, that's the point. So it was made on PC 93.
PC 93.
PC 93.
Very politically correct in 93. That's a very different game from 2023.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is. It is. Certainly. And who is the sweetest guy ever? Well, I'm trying to figure, is it Necropolo or Martinland? It was awesome to meet Necropolo at X, said Ace. Yes, because Necro made it to X finally this year. And Martinland then says for 20 of us. And then...
And I never got Necropolo on the Have You Heard thing.
Oh my god, you didn't!
He passed by in the background a number of times, so I thought, oh shit, yes, I need to go grab him. And then when I went looking, he was nowhere to be seen.
Maybe on purpose.
Yeah,
he disappeared
maybe he was
on
just
purpose.
hiding.
Yeah. Yeah, and Bottega said, he's the sweetest guy ever, as if my fangirling level wasn't high enough already. He really is, actually, yeah.
He is a very, 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 very nice guy.
There's something very charming about this kind of thing that everyone does. And that's the thing, you can do it in Swedish too, but it's not the same. If you are a German, you can pull this off. If you are a Swede, that's not the same thing when you say
Well, ask Danko to say it, and there you go.
But he's half German by now.
Well, when he did all the Der Danko shit, he was very much a Swede.
But he was a German fanatic by then as well. That's why it was very important for him to imitate this right. So
Mr. Torg says, Jaha!
Okay, yaha is definitely something.
Yeah.
yeah, it's something different. Although this is very sweet as well. I kind of like when they say that. It's kind of cute, I think. So, yeah.
Proton says second reality remake exists for C64 too. Yeah, sure, but it was originally made on the PC.
That's what matters, because
yeah.
there was a SID made out of that. Yes,
Yeah.
Good one, but the original matters. I guess we talked about it. So now if someone would send in a second reality remix because it exists as a SID, then it would be very much of a gray area, and most likely it would be rejected on
It would be.
Yeah, because
there's a proof of concept called Drunk Cat.
that was also rejected, and it's Slaygon's song.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how it works.
No, not originally.
Well, I mean, Slaygon's remix.
Exactly. Anyway, I have a thing that is a thing, I think, by Proton.
Yes,
I thought I'd
definitely
play right about now. It's the Airwolf.
Yes,
theme.
and he said, "Greetings to Peter Clark."
So there you go, Peter Clark. Here's Airwolf for you.
So, Airwolf team, I guess. Right?
Wolfie team.
Airwolfie.
Wolfie.
Okay, well.
There's a new listener on YouTube with some Cyrillic characters as its name, saying, "Hello guys, I'm new to your radio. Could you please briefly describe what you do? We talk shit, then we play some music based on Commodore 64, the SID chip mainly, on the Commodore. And we also play some music from other platforms and whatnot that are, 8-bit platforms."
I guess it depends how much he knows about the whole thing. So essentially Slay Radio plays Commodore 64 remixes.
That's what I said.
That's not what you said.
I
You
did.
said a lot of other things, but not essentially that. And
I did say SID, not the Commodore 64, yeah.
yeah, and you don't know at the moment how much he knows about this or not. So yes, remixes of Commodore 64 original songs, and 24/7 the station plays that. But sometimes on Thursdays mostly there are live shows, usually 3 hour long, and in these live shows we play either Commodore 64 or Amiga remixes, or sometimes even demo scene related tracks, and basically anything that is close to the demo scene, so to speak. And it's a bit of a time travel because, well, anything from the 80s onwards, if I would think of the definition of Boz Radio, our brother and sister station.
That's not true. We don't play commercial music.
Yes, so it's not commercial. These tracks were usually created by pure passion of those people who loved these tracks during the 80s mostly, where they played all those games that had these original tracks, and then they got remixed later on from early 2000s. It started to burst, and then there become an audience of this, and now there is a core amount of people who listen to this. I would call it still underground though, so it's not really a very popular thing to do, or not many people know about that, but those who love that, they found us, and yes.
Yeah, and apparently according to Paranoid Droid, that's Igor, the Cyrillic named dude there. I don't know how to read those. I never actually tried doing the character mapping thingy.
Yeah,
so
I don't know either. I didn't learn one of these languages that use it, so not familiar.
Anyway, that's what we do.
That's what we do.
Commodore 64 remixes mainly.
Yeah.
95% of the time. Sometimes we sneak in an Airwolf.
Which is an original Commodore 64 song, as you heard it.
It's not.
Oh, sorry, not
it's a
not
cover,
Airwolf.
A cover of a commercial song.
yeah, exactly. So that one wasn't, but well, in the sense, what you heard is the 3-channel original Commodore 64 SID, and we definitely play some of these because the next request is also one of these. Actually, it's Max Levine who wants to hear this one. And that would be Taksim and Sam's Journey, Subtune 16. So I guess this is what you lined up.
I did. Let's have a listen, shall we?
Awesome. Yeah, nice. Nice. Are you still playing it? So I'm
I
not
am.
interfering with it then. Yeah.
It's in
Great.
the background.
So
It's blipping and blopping away.
Sam's Journey, the 16th subtune. 16, like I literally didn't think of that it has 19 subtunes overall. Wow, that's amazing. Well, it's a fairly recent game anyway, so
Need to do this real quick. There we go. Excellent. Yes. Good. All good. Yes. I lined a thing up. It's fine.
yeah, okay, excellent. I just wanted to ask you then.
It's all good.
Yep. And yeah, technically, if you know Russian, then you will understand part of the Polish as well, although not that much. It's like it's certainly not to that extent how Swedes and Danes understand each other. So it's a bit less, but you will recognize a lot of things.
Like a couple of words, so maybe like I don't know, Finns and Estonians.
Yeah, something
like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you see, I'm still so confused about this because at least Finns have Estonians, and then there is Latvia and Lithuania right around, and of course people borrow words from each other when they are regionally close. But there's just absolutely no one similar to Hungarians. Like we don't have anyone around who we can talk to.
Yeah, well, because you were invaded continuously. Nobody wants to learn Hungarian. They just let's just invade and make them learn our language instead.
That's it, because it's too difficult anyway. Let's just leave it that way. Well, it's so sad. Yeah, it's just so lonely in the world. Yeah, I know. Politics doesn't help either, but not all of us think that way.
Finns and Estonians are kind of they're very close. It's kind of essentially the same.
Yeah, that's crazy. You would think that Finns are alone as well, but they are not.
Well, essentially they are. As alone as Hungarians.
Almost, but
how many Hungarians are there?
Well, something between 9 and 10 million. But
exactly. So put Finnish people and Estonians together, it's like, I don't know, 8-9 million.
Okay, I know that there are not that many people, but at least other nations are able to understand them.
Oh, 1.3 million in Estonia in 2021 apparently, and 5.5 million in Finland. So less than Hungarians.
Yeah, Lala said, I think Slaygon just figured out why Hungary was constantly occupied by other countries during the centuries. Fuck these people who speak this weird language. Let's just invade them.
Make them speak proper.
Yeah.
That's not how you pronounce it.
Literally. Like, yeah, there was a time when they wanted us to talk German. And before that, there was Turkish. And there was also Latin, but that Latin was like the common language with like other nations that we otherwise wouldn't understand, like Poles. Like, yeah, you know, we didn't stand a chance in any other way. And there was no English for us yet because, well, it wasn't really the international communication language around that region.
Really?
No. Yeah, really. What? You really knew this, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Of course you did. Yeah. And then German was a thing like for quite a long time, I think.
Well,
yeah.
There's a reason it's called the Germanic language stem. So yeah, it was a thing for a very long time.
It was. So do you want to say that Swedish, Norwegian and Danish are also
they are Germanic
side products of this?
They are from the Germanic stem, yes.
Yep. German. Yes.
Yes.
They were, I guess.
Turkish and Ottoman occupations. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
And you guys wonder why I talk so much? It's genetic. It says Bottega. Yeah. No, we didn't actually. I understand. Like, as I said, I was growing up partially with your culture. I totally get that.
I'm sure there is a pill for mouth diarrhea.
There is?
I'm sure there must be. I don't
Never
know.
take it.
Active charcoal or something.
Yeah, never take it. No. There is nothing wrong with you. There is a lot of things that are wrong with the world. That's the point. We are fine, I think.
I think.
Boss wouldn't agree though, I guess. And you neither.
Well,
okay,
I'm still here.
You're still here. That's true.
Well, I kind of live here, so there's that.
And Pete just comes with this lovely comment here. Think yourself lucky, Ziona. At least you weren't forced to speak American like Lala. Oh, the British
very true.
over Übermensch kind of. We know.
Lala has a good point. Speak America. You can't even speak your own language. He retorts. That's a good comeback, Lala.
Oh well. We need to play something. This is getting funny.
We need to play something. Let's not have fun.
No, it's just too much fun now. We need to tone it down. Jana Sisters Twisted Dreams by Chris Hulsbeck and Machine Supremacy, and this request was Paranoid Droids. A good one.
It's a goodly good one. Oh,
Very
right.
good one.
I need to actually do this as well. There we go.
Good. And did you switch off the... Long fade out. Long fade out.
Very long.
Yeah, it felt long, a little bit at least.
It's
But
still
the
fading
track-
out. It's right. Now it's ending. No, now it's ending.
Wow, awesome. Well, it was
Very
playing
long fade
together
out.
with the bed, but it's fine, I guess. So yeah, you lined up the next track then.
I did,
you?
yes.
Awesome. That's
I
great.
did indeed.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure that you switched off the SID that was playing in the background. That's why you heard me saying, "Did you switch that off?"
I did switch that off.
Luckily, thank you.
Where
What
did I-
is that then? Ice cream? Raw pecan with... Aha! Nice.
Raw pecan.
Pecan?
Yes.
Pecan.
As a can of peas.
Yeah,
Pecan. That's how you pronounce it. Pecan.
A
Pecan.
Can of green peas. Can,
Yeah. Pecan. Where is the auto forward play thingy mabob on this thingy mabob?
I'm letting you
'Cause
know it's
I,
usually on the bottom right.
Yeah.
Go down.
Yeah. There's nothing down here.
There's nothing down.
It's there's something here. Yeah. There
we go,
there,
the toggle.
Yes. There we go.
Auto PlayStation.
Yeah. It
off.
used to. There used to be a toggle there.
Yeah, I know.
But now there is not because they
have-
want people to continue listening.
They have
Apparently.
hidden it. Yes, they want people to spend more and more time on SoundCloud.
Mm-hmm. Of course, and they are trying to get me to
Pay.
buy into the Pro or
Yeah.
what's it called? Whatever. They're trying to get me to pay, but I don't have anything on there that is important anyway.
I almost paid last year, actually. They almost lured me into the Black Friday starting deal, but then I didn't. And yeah, I guess, I don't know. Maybe I would take it more seriously if I would start to pay for it. But then again,
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
yeah, it's like one of those things with. I got I don't know if you've heard of Proton Mail, the Swiss encrypted email thing. They have now started like a password vault thing, kind of like LastPass or Bitwarden or whatever.
Okay.
So they went out pretty hard with a drive to get people onto their thing. It has a few nice features like random email addresses that you can assign. When you sign up for services, you can sign up with a random email,
Okay.
like generate an email address, sign up with that,
Ah.
which is a very, very nice feature. So they went out with a lifetime subscription for like the price would be lifetime. So you wouldn't be able to get it for your entire life for the $12 or whatever it was they wanted per year. It's still $12 per year, but for a lifetime, counting in inflation and whatnot, it's not going to be too much.
I mean, if they really can promise to keep this rate, which we probably don't know if they can, so...
No, well, that's in the contract you're signing with them, so...
But they can always change the terms and conditions.
No, they cannot. Not when you have a signed contract, when that is a part of the deal, as in that's why you signed up. What they
Okay.
can do, however, is stop supporting it, or they release a new version that they call something else. And if you want to have these features, then you need to sign up for that thing instead.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Yeah, that there are seagulls, a lot of them around Gothenburg, and Votea was here, and that was the gull we have met. She was not impressed by me wanting to cuddle it. I mean, probably I was not impressed by that, because a seagull once stole my hot dog, not the entire hot dog, actually the sausage out of the hot dog, and that would be fine if I wouldn't be very hungry and I wouldn't be in a hurry back to my meeting and I couldn't just go back to the shop to buy another one. That's fine. That's still fine. But it just I don't understand how it could feel like a human being kicked me on the side and it was so strong. Like I literally thought someone is beating me up in the middle of the street. And it was a seagull. And this is how it felt when it was just bumping to you and stealing the sausage in the middle of one of the main squares in Gothenburg. So yeah, since then, I'm not really sure that I want to cuddle them that much.
They are pretty big birds, yeah.
They are pretty, but they are really big. Yes,
Pretty,
they are.
Pretty big, not pretty. Pretty big. That's the thing, not that they are pretty and they are big. They are pretty big.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, the way that started is an article she posted. Seagull rips off man's testicles as he sunbathes naked. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, was that the...
don't.
Yeah, was it the same hot dog stealing seagull that stole the other guy's testicles? I
The
guess
other guys?
could have been.
Last I checked, she wasn't a guy, so I don't know.
When did you last check?
Last night.
Oh, well. Yeah, well, anyway. So, yeah, I just wanted to complete its collection with a sausage and other testicles. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, Lola. Thank you very much. Now I understand everything. 42. Anyway.
So, what does happen in the singularity of a black hole?
In the singularity of the black hole.
Yes.
Well, we talked about this earlier, right? It's the time is getting slow and
That's
on the
it.
horizon, and
No, at the singularity. That's even before you have entered or crossed the event horizon. I'm talking about the singularity here.
the singularity.
Mm.
Well, I don't know what happens. You must know the answer then.
You just said you know everything.
Ah, yeah, right.
No,
No,
no.
but I thought that you can mansplain right now then, because you sounded so smart.
Nobody
That
knows
you
what's
know
going
it.
on.
Exactly. But I was hoping for that. Anyway,
That's why I keep asking every time you say that, because I want to know.
yeah, I want to know as well, indeed. You lined
what
up
is it?
something
I did indeed. And
for
I think
JLD.
we need to do that, and then that, and then that. There we
Yeah,
go.
Did
Ready
you do
to go.
everything? Excellent.
I did. Yes.
So, am I just checking this wrong? Fast bomb. It's not fast born. I need new glasses. Sorry. Fuzz bomb and cuddle in the shuttle is the request of JLD for tonight. And you spin it.
Spin it.
Spin it.
Spinning.
Yeah, I like Bottega's bouncy balls, and then she added, "Don't Google bouncy balls." That might end up with a different result, but
Yeah, and for this, that was a compo entry for old school music at Edison 2023. He came in a third with that one.
only third with that one.
Made in Go Tracker, and JLD has commented on that on SoundCloud, saying, "Wonderful track. You have to make sure it comes gets into HVSC so he can remix it. So expect a remix of that one." Cuddle in the Shuttle in January, I guess.
Oh, so the
because
updates,
HVSC gets updated in December.
right? So it's December and then mid-year, or how many times they updated?
Twice.
Twice. Okay.
Yeah, so July, late July, early August, something like that. hvsc.c64.org. So July 1st, December 23rd, June 25th, December 23rd, July 12th, December 20, June 27, December 22nd, etc. Yeah, those are
Okay.
kind of the release schedules.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you. So now we know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna guess in January we will have Cuddle in the Shuttle, or whatever that was called. Shuttle Cuddle. What was it called again? Cuddle in the Shuttle, yes.
Shuttle in the cuddle.
Get your shuttle out of my cuddle.
So how are dirty cookies? I need to ask. You just revealed a lot to us at Paranoid Droid to Bottega. You got dirty cookies.
Don't shame me for my cookies, says Bottega.
Why are they dirty?
I don't know, I haven't actually followed the discussion there. Don't Google bouncy balls. Okay, there we go.
Ah, dirty web cookies. Those are always dirty.
What, bouncy balls?
No, web cookies. They are the worst. They follow you everywhere.
Yeah. Unless you have uBlock Origin and a bunch of other fine, what's this one called?
You still need to accept strictly necessary cookies sometimes for a site to work. So
no.
sometimes.
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 Yes, sometimes. I hate this new thing. What's it called? The other one that they have snuck in there, like legitimate interest. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And that's always checked on every single one of those.
I guess because you are legitimately interested in the website's content.
No, yeah, but it's like all of the. If you go into the cookie settings, you have like no cookies from this provider. Unless it's legitimate interest. What the fuck does that even mean? Seriously?
Well, they track your activity and then they try to figure out if this site is a legitimate interest for you, I guess.
Yeah, which is, they saw an ad from us on some other page, so now we can spam them with all we got. That's legitimate.
That's, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. They just check your interest and they decide it for themselves. And that's fine, according to them, apparently.
Yeah, I just refuse all of them.
I know you don't install any apps on your phone either.
No, I do not.
You resist. My only subject of resistance are the social apps that nowadays everyone else uses, like Instagram and TikTok. I got stuck with Facebook, and that's even too much for me. But
yeah, and speaking of Facebook, we actually were going to meet Qued, but missed out on that because I don't have Facebook installed or Messenger, which to me is the same fucking thing on my phone.
Yep.
So, yeah.
You could have logged in from your browser on your phone.
I could have, but no, you can't actually from your phone. You can't log into to Facebook. Through a browser anymore. No. I used to do that until they blocked it. Because they force you to install the app because they want to track you.
Oh.
Yes. That's how I used to get around that, but
Okay,
they
that's
don't allow
dirty.
that anymore.
That's dirty.
So
Yeah.
but that's a logistical problem in the sense that I could have told him that even though I contacted you on Facebook, I will be off of Facebook because I don't have it. So contact me on Slack or Signal or Discord or whatever else, because those I actually do have on my work phone, and Discord I have on my private phone. Signal on both.
Yep. Unbelievable. Some applications.
Yeah.
You're still not like a total exception then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gohank says, I keep Facebook only to keep track of scene news.
Yeah, that's one way to use it.
I do that too, but no.
No. Right. Should we play a track?
We can. Are you playing it or am I?
Yeah, I'm playing
okay.
it now. I'm giving you some time to line the other one up. And this would be going out to Board Rider, and it would be MRT and Cybernoid 2.
California, yay! Board Rider.
I'm kind of waiting for the melody to continue. But it didn't. It just echoed out.
Yeah. Fade echo.
That's one way to finish that.
Fecko.
Bottega said that her attention span is just too short for YouTube.
Well,
Cannot
depends
believe,
on what you watch on YouTube.
right? It's like, I'm sure she would be okay with VST tutorials there with some 303 in them. Not slab-based though, we know, but
Yeah.
some other stuff.
Or any
Yeah.
blippy bloppy stuff.
You can't do that in 10 seconds. Well, okay, sometimes might be the case, but anyway. God, and it's almost the end of the show.
Yeah,
Almost there.
always.
That's-
It's gone very quick.
And as always, thanks for watching. No, not yet.
Bye-bye then.
I just love that sentence. I cannot help that. It's like this guy.
Thank you, goodbye.
No, not time yet. No, but
Up.
well,
There we go.
you almost made them believe.
Almost.
Well, yeah, Lala,
Except
but
there's bed music and whatnot, and could hear us
There's
giggle and whatnot.
bad music.
Yeah, because I do pronounce bad as bed.
I mean, there's not much difference.
And to you, maybe.
To me, there's not much difference indeed.
Between bad and bed.
And Lala,
Interesting. I
you
get
two-
some ideas now.
bad in bed. Lala, YouTube Shorts were a copy of TikTok, so I guess that's why they are not that interested in that. But I caught myself the other day to watch YouTube Shorts and Facebook Shorts as well, and then I thought that this is definitely the first symptom of me getting to TikTok at some point, and this is not really good, so I need to stop this process. I should stop watching makeup tutorials. That's like the most horrible thing. There are like 1,000 million of them up there, and yeah, it's not only that they apply like 1,100 layers, and even their own mom won't recognize them, but probably that's not the right approach to do anyway, right, Bottega?
Maybe not.
Yeah, but we still discuss about it sometimes, I guess. So, unbelievable. Don't have flashbacks about the butt cherry episodes, Pete. That's behind us already. Slaygon,
Indeed.
Lala, that would be something if you would watch makeup tutorials. We need some documentation of that, please.
Yeah,
Yep.
that would be interesting to see your deep analysis of a makeup tutorial.
Yeah, definitely.
I want a review.
My favorite ones are like
I want a full-on review, like pages and pages long of a 15-second makeup review.
yeah.
Or tutorial.
My
rather.
favorites are definitely the ones that say that, and they applied these 30 layers to look natural. Literally, that is what happens. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what they
The
do.
word natural has kind of been a little bit twisted.
I mean, Photoshop in real life, okay? I'm just interested in it.
Yeah, it's like saying, I'm sorry, I can't make this 303 sound natural. It doesn't have enough.
Anyway, you lined up a really great track, which is Malman, and Malman is always great. And please just get there if you can.
I can get here. It's right here. So,
is it?
yeah,
Is it?
I like your
Okay.
style.
You do.
I like your style.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
I like your
Awesome
style
indeed.
too.
Yeah, but-
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Okay. Well, this one goes out to Alpa, who requested this very early on, and it's Malman, and I like your style. Isn't Malmen just amazing?
I like your style by Malmen. Very, very nice. Oh, I restarted it. Sorry.
Well, it was
That
really
was not
good.
on purpose. Yeah, it was really good.
It was really good. We could listen to it twice as well. But
Yeah.
we are reaching the end of the show.
We
So-
are indeed. Very quickly.
Yep.
5, 4. That's one.
Well, Slaygon just asked, is that the last track that we're gonna play? And I said, no, it's one before the last track. And I was smiling like this. And then he said, we weren't that late tonight. No, we weren't. But I thought that it's nice if we lined up those requests and now they are lined up and played. At least, yeah.
It is nice.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's over now. No, not yet. Almost there. Yeah, I guess. Should we just play the next request and after that say goodbye? Do you want us to do that?
We could do that.
We could.
Yes, we could.
Slobodan Prolas, whoever he is, wants to hear Shatil and Last Ninja Subtune 6. See if Shatil is still around, because then he might talk on the channel, as usual, right?
Nice.
Nice.
Kjetil has gone to bed.
Oh,
with the last ninja.
Yeah, because he did not react. That means he has gone to sleep. But we will meet him anyway in less than 3 months. Because
Doodly.
start of November is Bit Live. Don't you forget about that, people.
Don't you forget about
me.
Bit.
Bit, yes. That's a bit not to forget about. And it's November the 3rd and the 4th.
Bit Live, don't you? Yeah, kind of works.
Kind of.
Yeah.
You need to do the official advertisement for them and play it during shows at least.
Speaking of advertisement and whatnot, Transmission 64 will be rolling out some of the, in quotes, interviews that I did at X over the
interviews.
Coming
interviews.
Yeah, that's the appropriate place to put the air quotes this time. So the interviews I did at X over the coming weeks or months, I guess. Unlock has been busy editing the footage, and I did a bit of an intro, and Marcel did a bit of sound effects and music kind of a thing for it, the intro and outro. So yeah, there's a whole thing. Thing.
And Stinson saw his, yes.
They're fun. They're supposed to be fun. It was good, Stinson. It's fine. It's good.
Absolutely.
It's all good.
And you made a promise. We remember that. No obligations, only if you enjoyed doing it. But we know that you do, right?
Yeah.
So there can be some releases going on there.
Can be.
Some new sits and stuff. Just a hint.
Just a hint.
Just a slight thing, hint. Anyway, yeah. This is the end. We reached the end of the show.
Oh no!
It's over 11 now, but
it's over 11.
Mm-hmm. We don't have 11 here. She's in Stranger Things.
Yeah, exactly. It's over, though.
All over, man. Game over, man.
Game over, man. Game over.
Yeah. So, I guess we will start a slow goodbye now.
Slow.
You look like you're mentally ill.
It was a slow goodbye.
Yeah, right. I get it. But
speed it up, and he will still look like a mentally ill. It's fine.
Anyway, yeah, we have a last request for tonight by AC.
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 Yeah, we could use an AC in here.
Yes, definitely. So the air conditioner wants to hear.
Blow hard.
Artillery. Tyrol Orchestra Fusion. I wonder who did this.
I wonder.
Not sitting here at all.
No. Not at all.
Anyway.
And Gohanks will hate this.
Yes, he will hate it the most. Who did the trigger himself for this song?
That's because he gets so triggered by it.
Yes, that's so lovely. I mean, thank you, Gohanks. That's so flattering. Like, Thank you so much. Anyway, yeah, I guess it's time to say goodbye. And before we do that, you do know that you still can go to boss.radio on other days of the week to listen to similar type of live shows, but a bit different, with a bit more commercial type of music than this one is, or these ones are. Don't you dare to say anything.
I said know. Nothing.
Yeah, right, I know. And it's you can check boss.radio /schedule, and then you will see all the shows that are coming up currently 4 of them at least for Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And you can always
Humpity hump.
humpty.
Bricks out. It's on its way, okay?
Yes.
Zen factor rekindled.
Oh, that's nice. They could do a jingle out of this. I like that.
There we go.
What would you do with the pricks out then?
Oh, you don't want to know.
So I thought. Anyway, you skipped that one on purpose then.
I did indeed.
You are getting red on your cheeks, right? Okay then. Anyway.
That's because it's really hot in here.
It is. And if you say that there is something wrong with you, are you?
No.
having a
It's
fever?
nothing wrong with me. It's just that it's 26.6 degrees in here and no air is moving whatsoever.
Yeah, but you
in a
always say
close
that
room.
this is your optimal temperature
Yes,
anyway.
when there's some air moving. But we've been in here talking in this closed room and it gets humid as well.
It does.
So it's not only temperature, it's also humidity levels. Different. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us tonight. It's been fun, as always, and quick, as always, I guess.
You are telling things that we never heard before.
What?
Yep.
Saying goodbye?
No, I mean, it's been fun, as always, and quick, as always, right?
I've said that literally every show in
Exactly.
with different words.
That's why I'm saying you never say that.
So you're being ironic.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We need to go. I guess we need to go. He really doesn't
That
get
did
these
not
things.
sound ironic, but okay.
Well, my intonation is probably wrong. I need to look into that. Anyway, thank you everyone for
listen in.
joining us. Thank you everyone for joining us on all the channels and all the great chats that are thanks to you happening there. And yeah, see you next week. We will be back at the last day of summer. That's like really a bummer. Bummer summer.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
the Bummer Summer.
We have
that's the name of the
next
show.
name of the show done. Yeah,
the Summer Bummer or something.
summer bummer indeed.
Or the
So
Bummer of the Summer.
yeah, hope you will have an awesome weekend and a nice next week. And see you next Thursday at 8 as usual.
Indeedly doodly.
Bye.
Good night. Bye
Good night.
bye. Sleep in tights.
Hail to Slay Radio, baby.